Okay, we are learning with Niv here. This is the first match of the new season in February. We moved back down to bronze, so we've got to aim for higher than gold 4 this season. True growth spirals and removal. That should be pretty good, provided we're not up against the control deck. Mono red is always good to see. This could be Gruul. Gruul would be scary, and not drawing another land would be scary. Okay, it's red. Alright, so since we're not hitting land here, we're going to shock and then pass and see what our opponent does. We can Helix if something crazy comes down, or we can just go for the growth spiral. Chandra just to kill. We'll growth spiral here. We really need to hit a land. That's a pretty good land. So what does Chandra do? Plus exile, may cast 1 damage. Yeah, yep. Alright, I believe now we can... We are going to have to... Alright, so we'll keep Chandra down and... Yeah, we're going to do it this way. So, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. 2 damage. 2 damage to Chandra, and we'll draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We just gotta make sure we keep hitting lands. Okay. Discard you and discard... Oh, I don't even know. Probably the Kolaghan's Command. And we can play our land tapped. Okay. We are on curve. That's all I can say. So if they plus Chandra to free, we can Helix it, hold up Scorn for whatever they play. Yep, Rekindling Phoenix. It's interesting that we'll need a double kill for that. Yep. Alright, there's another land. So first things first. If we Helix... Yeah, so let's Helix the Chandra. Gain us back off 3 life.
Oh, why?
Then we pass. I think we wait to see what they play and then we bounce the Phoenix. Right, they're not doing anything. Let's bounce the Phoenix. Wait, hold on. So, we could next turn kill... Okay, yeah, I think we take the 4 here. Because next turn, if they commit something else, we can definitely Clarion. Then, of course, they could just commit another Chandra, which would be bad. Okay.
Chandra, you need more control. Just let me burn.
We hit a land. Lands are always good.
Find your fires of passion within.
We can cram session here. What does that get us? Yeah. Gaining 4 life on learning. So let's learn for... We could use the Confront the Past to kill the Chandra. Because we could do it for free, get 6. We could get Introduction to Annihilation. How many cards do they have in hand? 4. So we could Teaching of the Archaeus. I think we take Confront the Past and kill the Chandra. Okay. So remove twice loyalty counters. X is free from this Chandra. Auto pay everything. Kills that Chandra. Then I think we can go for, provided they don't commit another Planeswalker here, Glorybringer. That's bad because now we don't have... Alright, that is actually perfect. So we can Niv here.
Reload!
And if he goes for the Spiral Edgar... Oof. Not great. Not great. Okay. The worst case would be land into huge Chandra, kill Niv, and then we would have trouble. either way, we are gonna have to trade Niv with probably the Glorybringer, because we have, as I said before, the double removal for the Exert. Yep. Wait, did he exert and then not block the... Okay. No, that's fine with me. Right, we need to kill this. So if we... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we Clarion... 3 damage, lifelink, then resolve this, then we can Tyrant Scorn this, then I'm going to Shock in and Cram Session again, and I think we will take... Take the Introduction to Annihilation as a general answer. If they play anything superly huge scary, we can exile it, which is fine. Yep. Okay. So yeah, Introduction to Annihilation. Then I think we just pass the turn here. There's Big Chandra. A lot of Wandering Minds.
Stay back. I'm an explosively good pyromancer. Oh, looks like
Right, we
someone's
may
getting
just
a little
be
sweaty.
too far gone at this point. Right, lands, hitting everything we need. Let's see what we hit off a Wandering Mind. We hit a Cram Session. We could get to Fairy, I guess, but does that do anything for us? The Fairy does gain us life, which is crazy that we're going to be doing this. It would also potentially slow down the Chandra. Okay. 1 artifact, 1 creature, and 1 land. Gain 2 life. Okay. If they down tick to just take out Teferi, I'm okay with that. Not a huge fan of it, but it does slow us down. Was that our last Cram Session? I think it was. Oh no, it's just accelerating the burn.
Warm in here.
And they have a little Chandra.
And basically anything.
And a big Chandra. Yeah, we're not going to come back from a triple Chandra here. Yeah.
I've never crashed a wedding like
The absurdity of that was just crazy. Right, I think then we have to bring in... Well, Carving would have been great. Colligan's Command, I think you have to come out. Prismari Command, I think, has to come 1 out. We bring in the Dovin's Vetoes to just buy us some time. Big Red, an old favourite of mine. When I first started playing, my favourite Planeswalkers when I first got into it in Magic Origins was Gideon and Chandra, so alright, we'll keep this. And we will start with a Ketria Triome. I'm going to start with Triomes. Yes, into another Triome. Okay. Into a land. We will start with the Wandering Mind. We want to take a veto. My guess is they got a 3-mana Chandra they're going to drop now. Probably a Dress to Kill. No, Acolyte of Flame.
Not to brag, but I'm totally pyromancy student. Study.
Right, that's fine with us.
I just
So,
wanna burn stuff already.
let's... We don't have double white, which is an issue. So we play this, untapped, we Helix here,
Well, that's rude.
then we attack, take that out there.
I am
Then
not
we can growth
happy right now.
spiral on the end step, Niv the next turn. Yeah, Rekindling Phoenix doesn't bother me too much. We plus this, drop another Triome. We will drop a Niv.
Reload.
Growth Spiral Clarion, yep, still good cards. Play a land for turn. We will hold back the attacker. We need to discard a single card. I think we discard the Carve. Carve is good for pressure though, we need to keep that. Might be the wrong play, but I think we get rid of the Growth Spiral. Breaks my heart because it's my favourite card. And everyone at the LGS would know that. I think we take the damage here. Then we can hold up vetoes for big planeswalkers and scary stuff. Eventually, yeah.
You wanna play with fire, huh? This'll be easy.
Okay, adds 2 red. Regulator. That's gonna be hilarious. So, think about how we do this. This is definitely first. We destroy the regulator, create a treasure token. So, just trade a treasure, destroy an artifact. Us, destroy that, probably doing something silly. Then, I think if we... What we do here, we've got 4 mana. So we can... Helix... I think we just Helix this, gain some life. That's fine, he gets his thing back. We just attack with Niv, make sure this planeswalker dies. Now if he has the
Well, that was a
6
disaster.
mana Chandra... Yeah, I think we just put another 5/5 on the field here, just a friend. Because the 6 mana Chandra is uncounterable. And that would be the only one I'd be truly concerned with. Okay. Torbran doesn't do anything with the Torbran. So let's... How do I do this? Yeah, this is probably the best way to do this. If we do that... Yeah, this will do. We'll do 3 damage and give life until all our creatures. Then we attack with both of these. We will... Whoa, no. Exile a card. Exile the Rekindling Phoenix, so it can't come back. See if he notices. Alright. We got a 14 win. I suspect that we just go for the Clophis here for the inevitability. Yep. He saw the line and realised that Phoenix can't reanimate. Alright. We got off to a better start that game, but they're under play now. We didn't learn that game, which was unfortunate. Alright. The single lander. Good old mulligan. Huh. I think we have to keep this, as crazy as this sounds. And then we have to ship one of the lands. We've got a turn 2 veto for their turn 3 planeswalker. We have a Carvu if we can draw a green source. Man, one land gives us +3/+3. It's absolutely insane. Right, we'll play the basic and pass. They go for the Chandra, we veto it. If we'll drop this, we'll drop a Carvu. Next turn we can make it a 5/5. You could have 4 mana Chandra, negative down, make a... Oh, no. Okay, that was surprising. Let's see where we end up after this match. We're close. And how are we doing on the old dailies? Well, we nearly cleared a few dailies. Let's grab another one while we're on. Start going best of Freednev. I am actually becoming a huge, bigger fan of the Learn mechanic. I've been experimenting with the 80 card Yorion Learn deck. Basically just gives me an excuse to play Eye Twitch, which is, you know, for a monocolored card, is slowly warming up to me. But this version as well, with just cram sessions, is, I think this one's working as well for me, because currently in Pioneer we're seeing a lot of experimentation. Like, I believe I ran into Reanimator and other styles of decks like that. Like, someone's trying Enchantress style decks. Oh, here we go. Next opponent is Space Bunny. Nice name. But the real issue with Historic, I think, at the moment, is a lot of decks are aggro decks or aggro-based decks. And our opponent is running 248 cards. And we'll just keep this. Okay. I have no idea if this is real. Is against the odds, not against the odds, a Battle of Wits, a card? Okay. Well then, we'll just Vanishing Verse that. What is this deck? This intrigues me. Okay, play this. Pass the turn. We'll make a treasure and then we'll go for a Teferi. Alright, if they have it, they have it. Destroy an artifact. I would like to make a treasure, destroy this artifact. So if we play this, pay 2 life. If we play Teferi, plus the Teferi, we have no artifact, no creature. But if we untap this, we can then play the Carvu. It's only a free, but I'm happy to play something on the board now. Alright, there's black at least, which gives it to a 4/4. Still don't have. Okay. Might be a little controversial here. So first things first, let's attack with the Carvu. And let's discard a card and draw a card. We're gonna discard the Steam Vents. Oh, and summon. Okay. That's fine. We'll discard the Steam Vents to draw a card. Colligan's Command. Okay, so if we do this, let's do 2 damage, create a treasure. 2 damage, create a treasure. Then if we plus Teferi again, we can untap artifact, untap creature, untap a land. So we could commit either I'm down for committing the Clothis right now. See what that brings out. Man, that stuff is cool. Alright, there's another green source for us. We'll exile the unsummoned, do 2 damage to them. We will play this land, plus the fairy, and untap the tap land that came in. Just replay our Carvery with a 5/5. Move Jegantha to main hand. We just gotta put pressure on. I don't know what they're building towards, but what was that? Loses all abilities. Yep. Okay, that's cool. So let's play. We could just play Niv here, get some value back. Actually, yeah. Let's play this. Plus, bump, untap this. I just realised the fairy untapping Jegantha is just going to be nuts. So let's get rid of the Reaper's Talisman, deal 2 damage. We're going to tap this, plus, actually hold on, cancel this. Then we'll tap this red, and we'll plus. Okay, yeah. I do not know what their deck is. I think they're just... I'm going to Google it right now because it is Battle of Wits in Historic. That is a 1-land? No. That is a 2-land hand with Growth Spiral, so it's an instant, yes. Put Tyrant's Golem away. They didn't have a creature that really friended me last turn. And this turn we can play a free on turn. Yeah, so we'll play Triome. Play the Karvu. Landfall. Okay. Right, so choices. So I play this untapped, like Growth Spiral. I'm gonna Growth Spiral. I'm gonna put this into play untapped to Lightning Helix the bird, make our Carvery with 4/4. We might get bounced here if we have no bounce effects. Let's exile a card. We'll exile 0. We're not going to exile because Drown Lock's in hand. We want him to fill up the graveyard with the absurdity that is this deck. Alright, and they concede. I have no clue what that was, but it got us up to silver, so it's staying in the video. Alright, in the rule of freeze, we will get 1 more in. It doesn't appear the Battle of Wits is in Historic, so I have no clue what that deck was about, unless he's just literally just playing with his entire collection. Alright, 1 more in silver. Let's see what we get into. Quick bit of hydrate. Yes, it is good to be back in silver. Last month we managed to make it to gold after a little grind at the end off camera. We're going to be going for a similar thing here. I'm probably going to stick with the learn mechanic for most of the formats. I'm actually, no joke, I did create the deck as kind of like a jokey meme to explore, but I am really enjoying playing it, so I believe that we are going to stick with it. Alright, our opponent here, Chance 282. Cryptic Command Sleeve is a bad sign for us. Oh, we will keep this. And they're already going us, which is a great start. Okay. Cram session. We'll get environmental sciences because it's life gain. We're back on 22. We can Prismari command here. What do we kill though? Okay. Play that. We still can't. Oh, we can't play Prismari command, can we? Because we need blue mana. Red mana. Not good. Okay, let's see what we draw. We draw into another Carvu. So we'll play this tapped with environmental sciences. It does have spell pierce. Does that screw us, I wonder? Might screw us if we don't draw another land. Okay. Crackling Drake. We did draw a land, so that gives us a shot. So we could Carvu here for free, or we can Wandering Mind. Or we can kill the Dragon Rage Channeler before it becomes a problem. I think we have to Wandering Mind here, see what we hit. There's all our lands. So we got a rude player, and Moto has decided to give this guy the yeah, we're gonna concede this match. We're gonna concede this first one. This guy, being a dick to start off with, did not put me in a good place. Let's go to the next match. Yes, good old Izzet, still too strong. Well, no, it's not too strong really, it's pretty fair. One of the biggest things I think we need though is just more answers to graveyards. Play first. This does not bode well. Particularly with their increasing desire to be dicks. You know what, we'll keep it, because if we get to leave quickly then it's a win, because nobody wants to... I would like the ability to block wizards, not just for the sake of, like, horrendously rude people. Well, there's two Arclights immediately. It's a Cram Session. Let's grab the Environmental Sciences. Let's see if they go for the counter here. Dragon Rage. And they go for an Opt. Next turn they are probably going to bring back two Dragon Phoenixes, which is going to be rough. Spell Pierce into Graveyard. We're probably going to have to... Right, so... I think main bet, first things first, we're going to have to... Alright, let's do discard a card, 2 damage. Discard 2 damage. Let's cut them off from any delirium shenanigans. Right, they threw away a land, which is bad. I did not think they had an instant. Oh, they put instant in it. Yep. There's Faithless Looting again. And there's Unholy Heat, because that's such a... Oh my god. Yeah, we are going to die here because we are going to get hit with This card should still just not be in a format. Okay. Let's play this first. Then let's try again with this. Helix this. Then we can environmental science, gain some more life. Grab a basic island. Basic mountain. Problem is, they probably have Unholy Heat again. So, they draw a card, put a card on top. They can still get the Phoenixes back if they have land drop into 2 1/1 spells in their hand. No, just a second iteration, okay? So... Okay, 5 here, play Teferi, it's plus to gain life, untap, and untap a red source. Then we'll play the Kavu, which can hate out a graveyard if it comes to it, but we really need to hope that he just didn't draw 3 like cantrips off the top. Unholy Heat, yeah, it's fine. Fairies, Savelia, God of the Skies, not a big deal. Okay, let's play this. Let's attack. Exile a card from the graveyard. Let's get rid of one of the Arclights. Hits for 4. Your Crown Session. We will grab... See the battlefield. This is pretty full as long as whenever Savelia attacks, draw a card. Okay, and ward. Other Savelia, other merfolk have war on 1. Alright, we don't want to draw in cards, so we'll take reduce to memory and we'll exile it. They can have a 3-2 that doesn't gain them anything in an advantage. I'm only getting back 1 Faithless Looting. Sorry, not getting back 1 Faithless Looting. Yeah, we are probably going to be punched in the face with the Phoenix here, so we got to hope for a removal. There's Unholy Heat. There's Faithless Looting again. There's 1 Arclight. Alright, we need something here. Clarion's pretty good. Let's just do that. Clarion. Remove together into our main hand. They have a Consider. We have another Savelia. There's actually a land that can cast Niv, so we'll Niv here.
Reload!
Right, we'll take the Clothis and then take a Wonder in Mind. Go. Good. Good hit. Alright. Expressive Iteration. Spikefield Hazard, second Consider, plays third Consider, as long as you, an instructor, as long as there's 2 other merfolk. Spikefield does 1 damage to us, they get back 1 Arclight, they can attack with Savelia but we will trade for it. Okay. Let's do this, untapped. Let's play Clothis. Let's... Yeah, they concede to that because they know that we've grinded them out. We got lucky with that advantage there. Surprisingly, the old This is such a weird matchup because obviously we want removal to kill the creatures that gain the advantage, but at the same time we kind of want... Okay, I think we take out the Kolagans and we put in the vetoes. And do we bring in... What do we even... What is slow against these guys? Drown in the Loch is great. Vanishing Verse is great. Probably need more Vanishing Verses. Honestly, I haven't seen enough of them this game. But we'll stick with this. See how it goes. Final match. We'll keep this and mute this guy. I just realized I hadn't done that. Alright, they're mulliganing down to Oblivion, which is good for us. Play this tapped. There's a Dragon Age Channeler. We'll just immediately play a Carvu for 4. There goes Expressive Iteration. Now ideally we need a land. Okay, we'll put that in the graveyard. They exile a land. No, consider. So they're not hitting their lands. Alright, that's perfect. So let's immediately just kill this. So he can't do any more delirium shenanigans. Then we'll attack. And we will exile. We'll exile the Expressive Iteration to keep their delirium count down. And we'll see what our opponent does. 3 mana. Yep, there's a pet. And a consider. Puts that into his hand. Attacks us for 2. We can... Let's use the Prismari command. Let's do 2 damage, create a treasure token. 2 damage, create a treasure token. Attack again. Let's exile a card from their library. Let's get rid of the instant, so they've not got any delirium shenanigans. Yes, if you want to actually kill this tough creature with red damage, you might have to use 2 spells, as it should be. Consider. Puts a land in the graveyard. And Faithless Looting. Puts his Arclight. His Arclight comes back. So find that. Okay, well, let's just send a message. Let's exile this. Then let's go to combat. Now let's attack. Then let's exile a card from the graveyard. So he has Delirium right now. But we can take out this sorcery, so we can't use the Faithless Looting. And he loses Delirium, I believe. So we can get Delirium back, but if his entire turn is just anti-Delirium... Alright, no, he still has Delirium. Unholy Heat. Yes, that's fine. Well, let's just Helix this now. Pay 4 for it. See what he does. Nothing. So he's still on 19. That's okay. And there's a Stormwing entity. That is quite scary. Except it's just going to immediately go. We could really do with a land, which we're not getting, so we'll just do it now. Just bye-bye. Okay. Lands would be nice game. Opponent is all mana neutral at the moment, so... Well, there's the looting, so we'll go down to a 1 card. And then he's flashed back the looting. No, he just has the... Oh, finally. There's a good old land. Let's Crown Session. Gain 4 life. Let's get the Environmental Sciences. Let's get a basic red from the deck. Ready for next turn. They have one Arclight Phoenix they cast manually. They hit us for 6. That's cool for you. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to drop a 6/6 Niv. So, I'm going to
Reload!
Carvu and Scorn. So basically, if they don't draw the Unholy Heat here... Huh. Are they just going to hold back here? Yeah, okay. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to take 6. And I'm going to then disrespectfully give you the good game. And I'm going to tell him, nice. That's what you get for being disrespectful, mate. Don't just rush someone because you want to play a fast game. Let them play the game. I still would love the ability to ban this guy, because I just think anyone who wants to trash talk in a casual game of Magic... I know I responded with it and I should rise above it, but I think it's just funnier when these people are like, particularly pre-trash talk. Post-trash talk I can understand. Well, I can't understand because I think it's stupid, but I would at least consider. Okay. We have made it to the end of that. Our learn deck we actually used in this instance. We actually, you know what? Ugh, it's monocolored. So, looking at our learn package again in consideration here, when the server catches up to me. We didn't get to show off Edgar this time. We did get a lot of Teferi action. So using our thing here, we did use Environmental Scientist. It actually got countered, which cost us our first game. Reduced to memory, actually, we traded a 4/5 draw card attack Merfolk for a 3/2 Spirit. We used Introduction to Annihilation to exile Planeswalkers a couple times. And I think that was it. We did use Confront the Past to take out Planeswalkers as well, so I think it's pretty good to stay in there. Teachings of the Archidades, I think is really good. I need to consider keeping... The problem was, like, the only option I had to cast this was in a match where I would prefer to definitely hit a land drop, because we had other things to cast. But definitely, I am always considering it. But yes, we actually got to learn. We crammed. We had a cram session, and we came up with some learn answers. Thank you for watching.